deriving benefit from Basar v'Chalav. One may not derive the benefit from Basar v'Chalav. Period. Okay. They say, see in such and such book regarding the soap made of Basar v'Chalav. I'm not sure. Okay, there is soap that might be from this mix. Okay. The prohibition of deriving benefit from Basar v'Chalav is limited to Basar v'Chalav prohibited by Torah law, as defined in section B below. However, one may derive benefit from meat and milk mixture that are only rabbinically prohibited. For example, chicken cooked in milk. So Sirema and Shah, who each reject this the different view of Maharal. Okay. So not everybody agree. I mean, even though chicken, halachah, I mean, chicken is not meat, right? Everybody knows chicken is not meat. Chicken is a bird, so it's not meat. But rabbinically, our sages say no, we're going to treat it strictly as meat. Why? Because so people would not make mistake and eat this with cheese or with dairy. Okay. So in some cases, we're going to see what cases, right? A Jew is allowed to derive benefit from chicken and milk combination. Let's see. Example of beneficial use. One may not engage in any commerce involving Basar v'Chalav. One who owns a restaurant frequented by a non-Jewish clientele may not serve Basar v'Chalav. Incidentally, one may not directly engage in a commerce involving the wood stuff forbidden by the Torah law, lest he inadvertently come to eat some of the prohibited food himself. That's very interesting. So, in addition, it may be problematic selling any forbidden food to the public, since non-observant Jews is liable to purchase the food. One must seek rabbinic guidance. Okay, we're going to see what's going on. So let's read it one more time, and we're going to explain. It's very interesting. So, so in some sense, a Jew is not allowed to take to buy the stocks, McDonald's, for example, right, or others. So let's see. So one more time. One may not engage in any commerce involving Basar v'Chalav. So commerce, not okay. So the thing is that some Jews are involved in a wholesaler selling, like Walmart and others. They actually get the stuff from somewhere, and many national brands are supplied by Jews. Right? That's it's very interesting. So how they allowed? I guess my guess is because they have a partner with non-Jew. That's my understanding. One who owns a restaurant frequented by a non-Jewish clientele may not serve Basar v'Chalav. So even somebody that have a restaurant, like let's say a semi-kosher restaurant, and it's actually we've been in a hotel like this in Israel. So and it was a nice price, nice hotel, and they were actually from Philadelphia, the couple, right, elderly couple, Baruch HaShem. And when they asked me in the shul where I'm staying, I said, "Where is it?" I said, "Ugh." And the other person said, "Where is you staying?" I mean, local, right? I said, "Ugh." I said, "Well, what's going on? What's wrong?" It's like what is it? A Rochester? I mean, nice and clean room. I was like, I don't know, in the woods, like a bungalow or something. I said, what is the problem with it? But and then explain. I mean, we never buy the food from hotel. Like, I don't know. It's I mean, okay, whatever. So I mean, if it's supervised, but I asked them, is breakfast included? No, breakfast not included. Okay, no problem. We buy our own breakfast. So these people told me that this couple is actually Jewish, right? And it's well known in the city. But since there are many Jews from all of Europe stop there, so they cook for them whatever they asked. So unfortunately, so because they want to be nice and friendly. Okay, so very interesting. So you have to do your, I guess, do your research before. But we did not care because we did not eat there. We did not plan to eat there anyway. We bought our own food and that's it. It's very interesting. But some people they say, okay, I have this non-Jewish friends, so not friends, this clientele. There is no problem. So I have a microwave for them. A Jew may say a microwave for them, not in my kitchen, but somewhere in somewhere like close to the counter. Nobody's going to. Everybody knows that not to use this microwave. It's only for Basar v'Chalav, and he wants to warm up for them, which is for them it's not prohibited. So for us it's 100% prohibited. You cannot derive any benefit. So that's one explanation. But second explanation is very interesting. It says, incidentally, one may not directly engage in a commerce involving any food stuff forbidden by the Torah law, lest he inadvertently come to eat some of the prohibited stuff itself. So I guess maybe a box broke or something broke. So I mean, it's a period to put it in the garbage, right? So a person wants to try just to taste what these people eat, and that's it. That's how it starts. In addition, it may be problematic selling any food, forbidden food, to the public, right? To the public, like this wholesaler even, since a non-observant Jew are liable to purchase the food. So in some sense, you put in stumbling block in front of the blind. I mean, I think you can find leniency because this Walmart or whatever this food basic, right? Basics, right? Whatever basic. Publix, right, in Florida, there is Publix, right? So, somebody is going to send them this non-kosher food. So one way or another, it's not like this Jew came, this non-religious came and bought this non-kosher food because of me. No, and another guy, non-Jew would sell them exactly the same food. Okay, so it's very interesting. So, but. Try not to be in that business. Continue. One may not feed the basar v'chalav to dogs, right? As we said, dogs, cats, doesn't matter, pets. So let's see quickly a commentary. There is a difference of the opinion at Chachmas Adam 462. There is a difference of the opinion among the poskim whether this applies even to dogs that are not his own. Okay, so somebody asked me a question recently. It's very interesting. I'm not going to repeat the question, but I'm going to repeat the answer. Right? So we're not responsible for animals on the street. You're not obligated to feed all of the animals or save the monkeys or save all of the cats, right? We're not responsible for that, right? But so that's why in Chachmas Adam, that's my understanding. They say maybe that there is such opinion since there is no benefit. I mean, there is stray dog, right? And you feed it with basar v'chalav mixture. What did you derive? What benefit? I mean, right? So if it's your own dog, yes. So now you derive benefit. So now this dog is going to not going to ask for more food, right? And because it's satiated, right? That's the thing. Someone who purchases dog food must ascertain that it can contain no basar v'chalav prohibited by the Torah law. So by the Torah law, meaning meat and milk together, right? However, if the meat or milk is from non-kosher species, the food may be used even though it contains both meat and dairy. So let's see commentary quickly. Actually, let's do from the beginning, and there are a few more commentaries. So one more time, right? One may not feed basar v'chalav to dogs. So basar v'chalav only about this kosher meat and kosher meat from kosher animals and milk from kosher animals. Okay, that's the definition. Someone who purchased the dog food must ascertain that it contains no basar v'chalav prohibited by Torah law. So we just gave the definition. However, if the meat or milk is from a non-kosher species, for example, it's pig, they give different example, or fowl, or it's chicken. However, if the meat is from kosher animal species, it may not be used even if the meat is nivela. So nivela meaning it's not kosher meat. Okay, right? So it's not kosher meat. Not kosher cow and with milk is prohibited, right? But chicken, kosher, not kosher. Of course, it's not kosher chicken. Of course, there is no problem whatsoever with milk. Because it's prohibited only on a rabbinical level, or non-kosher meat, meat from non-kosher animals. I apologize. Meat from non-kosher animals, from pig, there is no problem. Horse, no problem. Right? The food may be used even though it contains both meat and dairy. So meat and dairy combination is forbidden only kosher from kosher species, from milk of kosher species. 28 coming to him. See below B3, which states that only kosher meat and milk constitute basar v'chalav according to the Torah law. Okay, exactly as we said. One may derive benefit from rabbinic basar v'chalav. So rabbinic would be chicken, right? Or chicken with milk, right? There is no prohibition of basar v'chalav of non-kosher species. Why? Because they're already forbidden by another prohibition. So I think we said before, maybe not in this class, but I think in this class, so we don't compound prohibition upon the prohibition. So if it's initially prohibited, so it is prohibited forever. So you cannot make something more prohibited. Like, for example, today we had somebody asked me a question about kosher liver, right? So how do you kosher the liver? So this person asked, so if I soak it in the water, so it's very unfortunate. So nobody told this person that forever. I'm sure I feel very, very bad for that person. So that's now how we kosher the liver. So for example, in a store where I shop for meat, so the guys does sell like fresh liver, right? Not prepared, but you have to do it over the grill. So the all blood is going to drip into the grill. That's on the bottom. You cannot kosher it with salt, with any other way. That's it. So unfortunately, this lady, so she was so upset because she found out. What could I do? I had to break the truth, right? So that's not. It's impossible to get the get the blood out of the liver. Impossible. And same with the heart. So in America, I guess that people don't eat the heart so much, but in other countries they do, for sure. They do heart, but Torah said it's not good. It's kosher. It's kosher. You can eat. So if you put it on a grill, you cut it open. You can eat it after that. There is no problem. But I say spiritually, it's not good to eat animal's heart. Okay. So continue. So and all of this hearts, just so you know, all of this garbage, what they do, they put in a salami. So just so you know. So. So all of the garbage, whatever they cannot sell, they put into the salami. Continue. One who erroneously purchased basar v'chalav may be prohibited from returning it for a refund, since this may be considering beneficial use basar v'chalav. A Rav should be consulted. It's very interesting. So person bought it, but I guess if it was honest mistake, so if person did not know. Right, so and it's a big loss for him or for her. So it's right. So the Rav would allow to return it. What's the problem with return? That you derive benefit. That's it. Continue. If basar v'chalav is cooked in a pot, the pot must be koshered. If pot cannot be koshered, or if one chooses not to kosher it, the pot may be sold to a non-Jew. Okay, so there is always solution, as we said many times, especially if it was a pot what was for cooking. There is not a problem. It's not a big deal just to kosher it, and that's it. I mean, it takes time, and you have to be, as we said, careful and stuff like that, but you must kosher it or don't use it, or sell it, or, I mean, I'm not sure if you can sell today used pots, but okay, maybe. Continue. One who erroneously sold the basar v'chalav may keep the money. Okay, so it was an accident. Use of the money does not constitute direct benefit from basar v'chalav. That's very interesting. So money is not direct benefit from basar v'chalav. Okay. I'm not sure how would somebody accidentally do it, but it's like hypothetical case.